Right, Robin. For the purpose of this, I'd like you to refer to me as Phil. Okay?
Okay.
I'm a partially trained driver. You are taking the role of my driving instructor today because he is off sick. Alright? He has spoken to you and stating that we were going to do, or we had planned to do, reversing around the corner to the left. Alright? I'm familiar with the controls of the car because it's like the same car that my other instructor has been teaching me in.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No. Fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right. When you're ready then.
Hi Phil, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds like your instructor's got a bit of the lurgy that's going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit of it. I hope I'm not going to pass it on to you. But anyway, let's get on to a bit of business. Let's talk about what we're here for today.
Yeah.
Now, I've had a quick word with him.
Yeah.
I know you've gone through normal some other manoeuvres and stuff like that. But today we're going to start talking about a left-hand reverse.
Yeah.
So we need to look at the key elements on your left-hand reverse.
Yeah.
All control is done with any of your reversing manoeuvres. It's all done with your clutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
No gas.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that? Were you
Yeah.
aware of that? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do today is just give you a briefing on your left-hand reverse. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll just quickly find it for you in here. Just bear with me a second. It's just here. That's it. Now, we're in a position now where we are looking at we're in this position where the left-hand reverse is just here off on the left-hand side, just in front of this car.
Yeah.
Now, you've got to think about when you would do a left-hand reverse. So a left-hand reverse will be obviously to change your direction in the road. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are different ways of doing that, turning the road, but this is what we're concentrating on today: is the left-hand reverse. So we're in this position where we're just parked up on the left-hand side. The road's there on the left.
Yeah.
A briefing from start to finish is what I'm going to give you now. So, if we start the car,
Yeah.
we would...
Oh, do you want me to start the car?
No, I'm just going to talk you through it,
Okay.
that's all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we'd start the car,
Yeah.
we'd select first gear,
Yeah.
with your handbrake on.
Yeah.
You'd find your biting point,
Yeah.
now, and you'd do your checks from the left-hand side. Can you
Yeah.
just briefly just tell me what checks you would think you'd use as you were moving off?
There's
Just
just those all round checks, isn't there?
yeah, and including your...
Blind spots.
Exactly. So your blind spot is obviously from this side.
Yeah. Yeah.
And working your way around. Okay, good. So we've got that biting point. We've done our checks and we move off.
Yeah.
Now, with all your manoeuvres, we are looking at an old man's walking pace. Yeah, which is slow. Like no gas, and especially here, we're on a bit of a slope here. So especially you don't need too much gas as we go past.
Yeah.
As we go past that road on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
we need to be looking down that road.
Uh-huh.
What do you think we need to be looking for as we walk down that road, as we pass down that road there? What could affect us if we are reversing into that road? You think
Parked cars.
Yes, good. Parked cars, kids playing in the road,
Oh.
gentleman there playing around with his bike, that
Oh,
could be down there. So that's the sort of thing you're looking for.
Yeah.
We move past slowly, looking,
Yeah.
and we pull in about 4 car lengths
Yeah.
past that junction there, keeping a grid's width away, space away from the curb.
Yeah.
That grid's width is the measurement you need to keep as we reverse round. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we get to that point.
Yeah.
We're stopping. As we stop, we're checking our mirrors,
Yeah.
which is your centre and your left mirror.
Yeah.
Now we're stopped. We've got the handbrake on. We select reverse gear.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If you want to, you can pop a signal on, because obviously if you're putting your reversing lights on,
Yeah. Is there a switch for the reversing lights?
No, well, that's exactly what I was going to explain to you. When you put it into reverse,
Yeah.
what do you think? You just mentioned the reversing light. That's interesting. So the reversing light, once you put that into reverse, your gear into reverse, your reversing light comes on.
Oh.
What is that? What information are we giving to people behind then if that light comes on?
We'll go backwards.
Absolutely, yeah. Popping a signal's not a bad idea as well. Just giving that extra bit of information. Okay. So we got it into reverse. Yeah. Handbrake's on. Find that biting point.
Yeah.
Now, because we're reversing, we're looking the opposite way. We're starting to look from this blind spot here, doing your checks all the way round the opposite way. Okay. So if it's clear, we start reversing. We're reversing in that straight line, old man's walking pace.
Yeah.
Don't increase your speed. If you start increasing your speed, if you make an error, you haven't got time to adjust. Yeah. It's all about having the time to adjust if we're getting a bit too close to the curb or coming a bit too far away. But the idea is to come straight back. Yeah. We're coming straight back in that line.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is give you a couple of reference points that you could use. As we come to a turning point, we can use a reference point in this car where is a quarter light window.
Yeah.
You see the quarter light window there?
What's the quarter light window?
This one here. This little one here. Yeah. That quarter light window. When the curb on the other side of the road cuts into that quarter light window, generally around halfway up. Do you understand? Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
That's your turning point.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's your turning point there. So 1.5 turns on your steering wheel.
Yeah.
Okay. As the car turns, your front end is going to start to come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Briefly stop.
Okay.
Don't have to put your handbrake on, just pause.
Yeah.
Check all around, making sure we've got no other vehicles coming. Okay. As we come around, you can be checking that mirror as well. You need to be looking backwards. When we're reversing, it's back in that window. You need to be like an owl. You need to move around, looking through that big window. But the key is to look in that mirror there, that door mirror, because you can see the curb coming round. And if you have to make that bit of an adjustment, you can see what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. We pull round, making the adjustments if we need to, keeping an eye on that door mirror, looking through that back window all the time, keeping that old man's walking pace. Slow, slow, slow. As we come round, we should start straightening up. Okay. We've done the checks because we've looked at the traffic. There's nothing there. We're coming around. We're looking at through that back window. As we come round, what's what you need to be seeing outside your back window? The straightening of that curb. Yeah, it's straight.
Yeah.
Reference point about where your windscreen wiper is. All cars are slightly different. It's not an exact science because you need to make that, but that's why we're doing the slow old man's walking pace.
Okay.
So we reverse the car all the way back in the straight line until your examiner tells you to stop. And what he's looking for is that grid's width away, all the way from that curb until he tells you to stop. Generally about 4 or 5 car lengths from the junction there. Maybe a bit less than that, about 4 car lengths, because you obviously don't want to be stopping too close to that junction because we want cars to be able to come round. Okay. Stop. Secure the vehicle, put it into neutral, and put your handbrake on. Okay. Does that make sense? Are there any questions there?
No, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
That's fine. Thank you.